Today we're taking a look at the best gaming laptop we have laid our eyes on to date.
This thing features 20 cores, 28 threads, an RTX 4070, and yeah, it's from XPG, and they were nice enough to sponsor this video along with Newegg for us to take a look at their brand new Xenia 15G gaming notebook, which has a lot of awesome specs under the hood for the price. And yeah, big shout out again to XPG and Newegg for sponsoring this video. We're gonna open it up, see what it has in store, and then we're gonna dive into some gaming. And we're gonna see how it performs with that awesome i7-14700HX and RTX 4070. Let's not waste any more time and open it right up.
All right, guys, let us go ahead and unbox this thing.
So yeah, this is the Xenia 15G gaming notebook from XPG, which, yeah, we haven't seen an XPG laptop before, but they are very prevalent on Newegg, and they have a wide range of spec models, and this is their newest version with 14th gen Intel.
Yeah, which I'm just super impressed by how many cores and threads that we get with this thing. It's pretty insane numbers to hear inside of a laptop. It's better than any desktop we have around here in the office, which is pretty crazy. And the fact that it has a 4070 in it too is just mind-blowing. And honestly, it doesn't really feel like it has those specs. It's very light for being so high-end.
Good ventilation on the bottom too. I'm always worried with these laptops that have like really high-end CPUs that they don't have proper ventilation for it, but we'll see during the benchmarks exactly what this thing runs at.
All right, so before we get into it, you know, you guys got to see everything else first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the charger that we get with it. So we get a pretty respectable sized brick that looks like 230 watts.
Respectable.
It's a light on. Respectable size. Hey, I'm just saying, we get some of these Alienwares and the bricks are like this much bigger. So this is a good size for 230. To go over the ports on the laptop, on the right hand side, we have a USB 3.2, a USB Type-C 3.2, and then on the back here, we have an Ethernet. We have a full-size HDMI, we have our barrel jack for charging, we have a DisplayPort / USB-C 3.2 as well, and then on the left-hand side of the laptop, we have another USB 3.2 and then a combo headphone jack.
Wow.
I'm glad I did that in one take. That was crazy.
That was a one-take wonder, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we gotta open this thing up. This is a 15.6-inch laptop. The one thing I will say, if I had to give feedback to XPG, this is only a 1080p display, which I feel like for the 4070, we should be looking at those 1440p level displays for a laptop of this caliber, but it is high refresh rate, and we're gonna get crazy high frame rates with that 4070 and i7 combo, so you have no problems maxing out esports titles. And when you're spending this much money on a laptop, I really think people will use them as laptops, but also have a docking setup to where they can run on like a 1440p high refresh rate monitor, and it does come with a built-in mux switch. It is important between switching on the iGPU on the Intel CPU and the dedicated graphics card for maximum performance.
One thing I'm already liking, RGB keyboard. We got multiple different colors going on here, so more than likely, you can go in and change all the color profiles and everything. Pretty nice looking keycaps too that sound and feel pretty good. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of with Matt. The only thing I would maybe like to see, but I shouldn't judge too quickly, is maybe one of those like new 16-inch screens where the bezels are really small, or like 1440p or something like that. But we got to actually test this thing out to really you know, see if we love the screen or not.
At the time of recording this video, this laptop is $1699, so we are in the premium laptop territory, and it should have really good performance considering that i7 with all those cores and threads for content creation, and that 4070, you can get into entry-level live streaming with this thing, no problem. But we do have a bunch of games we're gonna play, but let's go over all the specs once more so you guys have a clear picture.
So as you guys can see, we have our i7-14700HX 20-core, 28-thread. And what do we got? We got, 2 of 2. We love to see that. DDR5, 2 of 2 use 5600 megahertz for a total of 16 gigs. We have a NVMe ADATA Legend 850, which I assume is a Gen 4 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. And then our RTX 4070 laptop GPU, which has 8 gigs of dedicated GPU memory, GDDR6.
Yeah, looking pretty solid on paper. Let's go ahead and play some games on it and see how it performs.
All right, guys, we are playing some Halo Infinite, and we're, of course, at 1080p. We got max FOV, and we're running the high quality preset, and we are getting, I mean, well over a high refresh rate, which is 144, but at times we're getting upwards of like 200, which is pretty sick for a game like this, AAA. Is it all zero gravity? Oh, bouncy.
You all can probably hear the laptop does get a bit loud under the performance setting, which is what we enable to get the maximum performance. There is a quieter mode as well, which sacrifices the TDP of the 4070 in exchange for it being quieter. So in some games, you might not need all that power. Like in Halo, we do want all that power, and you could turn that down.
Yeah, definitely generates some noise, I'll tell you, but the heat dissipation's pretty epic. You think I'm just gonna let you just, ooh, that's a good one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a nade.
Double kill?
Oh, yeah.
Double kill. Does this kill me?
Let's go.
Yeah, B. Oh, I just
Yeah.
I did kind of just kill myself there. Okay. Good job, guys. Good job.
Your team, what were they doing?
Well, that was a pretty crazy game, but I mean, hey, the laptop ran really well. A little bit noisy, but we do have performance mode on, so it's designed to just run the fans at 100%. Let's go to the next game.
All right, guys, we are in Warzone 3.0 on 1080p, balanced preset, DLSS on quality. We're not using a frame gen right now. We will try that later. A lot of people, we like frame gen, but a lot of people are like, well, frame gen induces latency when you play, so why would you play it in Call of Duty? I don't know. I mean, it helps. It gives you more FPS.
We're FPS chasers.
FPS chasers, for those who want to see FPS, sure, but I mean, right now we're getting 200 plus FPS. We really don't need frame gen, especially on this display. But if you're running an external display, you might want frame gen, especially at 1440p. Yeah, no, I was telling Jackson, I'm using this laptop and I feel like my hands are like being air cooled. Like it doesn't feel hot at all. It's just blowing so much air out of it. It's actually like cooling my mouse hand, which I do get sweaty hands when gaming. So maybe this is a feature.
XPG capitalize on this.
Yes. Oh. No shot! I broke his armor!
Oh, that's some loud speakers.
I'm only at 57.
God.
Try not to die instantly. Oh, I hear somebody on the mic. Ah! Who is this gamer? Bro is sweating. Get ready. You're redeploying, whether you like it or not.
What are these noises?
Oh!
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
I ran out of ammo!
Enemy soldier incoming.
No way.
Dude, these things are so loud.
I think I can officially say this is the loudest laptop speakers I've ever heard.
Pushing hot, pushing hot. He is a sniper. Yeah!
Yeah.
What are these sounds in this game? Oh, how did I see him? Because I have this XPG laptop.
In front of you?
Oh! Plus 10 points.
What if? What if?
Oh, somebody got that was me. I'm taking credit. Oh!
He's a laser.
Lasered. But hey, runs really good. Keeps your hands nice and cool when you're getting really sweaty in a game like Warzone. But we're going to test this thing in some more demanding games as well. We're on Cyberpunk, we're on the finals, and we're on 30-bar time spy, get our cent per point average. But all in all, this is a high-end laptop. It is a bit expensive, but when you get the really nice CPU and 4070, for certain people, this would be a really good option. Let's get to those other benchmarks.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking this XPG laptop, and it did really well, of course. I mean, you got some really high-end specs with a pretty high-end price, but we're pretty impressed with it.
And in terms of the other benchmarks we ran on this laptop, 30 mark time spy, we got a score of 12,435, which is a 14 cent per point score, which is a little bit higher than we like to see, but for a laptop, that's actually pretty good considering you get the keyboard, mouse, and monitor all included. And also, Cyberpunk at 1080p high settings with 0 DLSS got an average of 96 FPS, and the finals at 1080p on high settings with DLSS balance got 120 plus FPS. So all in all, very capable gaming laptop. I think it's really good for those who want to have a good laptop or on the go work, but also take it at home and dock it and have 20 cores and 28 threads to work with. I think that's a really good value for this laptop, but you let us know in the comments down below what you think of it. And big shout out again to XPG and Newegg for sponsoring today's video.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
And if you guys didn't catch that, we have lots of other social medias. We got live streaming, we got Discord, we got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and so much more.
So many, my hands can't count them all. Check the links down below to see all the different social media platforms we have to offer. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace.